Okay, real quick before we start the video, I just want to thank Western Rise for sponsoring this video. And right now with my discount code ODIE, that's ODIE, you can get 30% off your entire order. They're having a bunch of sales going on right now, so you can go over there and get some Evolution 2.0s, which are my personal favorite. Get the Evolution Chinos, which are a great business everyday blend. They've got their Airloft series for the winter. They've got shirts, shorts, other pants, socks, underwear, whatever you need, Western Rise has you covered. So head over to Western Rise and use discount code ODIE, that's ODIE, and get 30% off your order. Now, on with the video. Okay, so I am a big fan of Black Ember, and I'm actually reusing their Forge pack because they came out with new material, but right now I'm currently on the road, traveling for the next week or two. So in the meantime, I thought I would share with you a product that they sent me along with that Forge that has been a very interesting piece of gear and like sling small carry to use, and that's this little guy. This is the KOMPAK, or KOMPAK. It's KOMPAK. I'm not 100% sure how you say it, but this is a nice little like makeshift sling pouch thing that you can use in your bag or your everyday carry or just when you're out and about. And so far, I have found a lot of fun and good uses for this thing. Let's get into it. Okay, so first off, I just want to say that with this, they actually do give you a little like sling thing, a little harness that can easily clip on and be used to wear as a sling pouch. Now, for this, and what I've been using it for has been as an additional like carry pouch tech kit mobile filmmaking housing unit for my two back-to-back work trips that I'm going one into the next. And so what I mean by that is there's actually a lot of good organization built into this thing. So if you wanted to use it as a sling or in that carry fashion, it would work phenomenally, but doubling it and using it as a tech pouch has actually been really kind of fantastic. Okay, real quick, just to get into the materials on this thing, it is made from 500D Cordura with 1000D Hypalon, 300D matte silver ripstop lining, and T6 aircraft grade black anodized aluminum plus laser etched hardware with YKK aqua zippers. That's a lot, but basically great YKK Aquaguard zippers that are fantastic. This Cordura fabric is one of my favorites, and it has a nice ripstop lining on the inside, which you're gonna see here very shortly. And then that like laser encoded, that's just like all their zipper pulls and like their etching and everything, and you'll see it like on the inside a little bit more. But let me go through all the nooks and crannies and just kind of show you how I've been using this thing and how I loaded it out and why it might be a great addition for your EDC or travel loadout as well. So first off, you do have this handle that I have chosen to keep on because it kind of just makes it nice. It's like a little grab handle is what I've been using it as, but this does come off. They have some nice fidlock hardware right here. Fantastic if you want to take this off, but in terms of carry, like I said, the straps connect here on the back, so you can easily detach or attach it if you want. I actually only brought that just to show you because I knew I was going to be reviewing this on the road, so that's literally taking up space in my bag just to show you this little feature. So on the front here, you have a magnetic flap, and that is their etching that they're talking about. Really fantastic because you can actually run a cord through here for the compartment on the inside if you wanted to. For me, I have actually not been using this because I have found that what you put on the inside does take up the dimension of this pocket here on the outside. So this would be good if you're gonna use this as like a carry-on or taking on a plane, like boarding passes, passport, maybe your wallet, maybe your phone, something easy and quick that you might need to get into while you're traveling or doing EDC or whatever it might be. That would be great, but it needs to be something kind of thin, kind of small, because I like the internal organization just a little bit more than I like utilizing this one, but it is fantastic with these nice magnetic closure here and makes it a great addition, quick access compartment on this little guy here. So then you basically only have two compartments. You have one at the back and one at the front. The one in the back I'm gonna show you first. It just has this nice one zipper, and actually this pocket is big enough to fit my over-the-ear PXC noise canceling headphones. Just struggling to one arm this out. So these can actually fit in here, but you actually have a little bit more because you have a mesh guy here, and then on the back you have this little elastic guy. So you could realistically use this and load it out a little bit differently, but I have found housing my headphones in there has been kind of perfect because those are pretty big and they're hard to find places that fit those. So that is a great pocket, and you can already see how much that took out in terms of the dimension. But two little organization bits in this back compartment right here. Then you open up the main compartment, it does all the way zip, and then it opens like this. And I have loaded this thing out to be, like I said, my makeshift mobile filmmaking and just kind of additional gear, whatever it is that I might need. On the side, just kind of free floating, I have my Action 2, which was actually sitting in one of these little compartments, but it must have slid out. My DJI mic set, because it's fantastic, always gotta have that with me. And then this is actually the like little battery case for my camera and my monitor. Video on my new camera gear coming very soon. And that is just one side of it. On the other side, it's where I've put my Pocket 2 and the Pocket 2 mic. And then there's a little guy down here that has been filling with my ND filters, and that is pretty much it. So just to kind of run through all the pockets that you do get on this side over here, you have a zipper guy, which in there is a great spot for a notebook if you need to put one in there. And then you have two additional little organization bits that are a little deep. The top one's a little bit shallower and the bottom one's a little bit deeper. So this is a great compartment if you have a little bit of organization that you need to use, but I've been using this, like I said, just to kind of stack my bulkier items in there because it works really well, as opposed to the other side, which is where you get more of your like hardcore organization. You have a key clip spot here with this nice little, I can't do this one-handed. There it is. It's a key clip. It's got a weird attachment. It's you just, I don't know, it's like a weird little thing. But anyways, you have the spot here for a key clip if you need it in this little guy, and then you actually have a spot for a pin right here next to that, and then behind that is just another deep pocket, and then behind that is a little bit of a deeper pocket, and then that is where you can run your cord through to the front. So if you wanted to have like a power brick in here, run a cord through and charge your phone on the outside, you totally could. Overall, I really like the material. I like the silver lining. I like how they kind of mixed it up a little bit, and it's got just enough little minimal organization to make this useful as a daily sling, but it also really does work pretty well as like an additional tech kit because I can stack things and utilize the organization. I'd actually probably even put more in here if I wasn't utilizing some of the stuff to record and like hard drives and things like that. It honestly can fit quite a bit, and I like that it houses a bunch of different items if I needed to, or I can gear it towards my additional film gear when I'm on the road like this, and I know that it's all gonna be in this pouch. So when I need to record, besides getting like my main camera out, I can just pull this whole thing out, which is why it might work really well for you as a tech pouch, because you could load this thing out with the things that you need for the cafe, for work, for when you're traveling, for the plane, and then you just pull this out, unzip it, and it folds out right in front of you, and you have access to all the gear you might need while you're on the go. So I'm really impressed. I love Black Ember. I think they make great bags. I love their Forge. I love their Citadel, the little modular one that I got. And this is no different. It is easily one of the better, like kind of organized daily carry sling-esque, but I wouldn't even put this in the sling category because this is like a pouch that you can sling over your shoulder. And I think that this does a really good job of doing that and more. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about the Kompak, I'm gonna call it the Kompak. I think that's what you say, how you say it? I'm not sure. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll do my very best to answer those for you. You can always shoot me an email, odiematthewsbags@gmail.com, or I'm happy to answer any additional questions, photos, videos, whatever you might need. I got you over there. Thank you guys again so very much for all the love and support you continue to show this channel. It means the absolute world to me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that wonderful nonsense, and I will see you next time.